Good evening. A total of 148 individuals were conferred the Sarawak State Honours in a ceremony conducted with full tradition, dignity and respect. The ceremony commenced with the arrival of the Sarawak Governor Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar, accompanied by his wife Top Wan Datuk Patinggi Fauziah Muhammad Sanusi at the Dewan Besar of the Astana Negeri Sarawak on Tuesday. For the Pingat Pentadbiran Awam Pingat Perkhidmatan Cemerlang (PPC), Mahra Saleh headed the list of recipients. Meanwhile, for the Darjah Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Sarawak Pegawai Bintang Sarawak (PBS), recipients included Muhammad Shibli Abang Sapuan, Ida Rohana Othman as well as Susan Kliman Ingun. For the Darjah Utama Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Kenyalang Sarawak Pegawai Bintang Kenyalang (PBK), recipients included Charles Bennett Ait, Insinyur T.S. Daniel Punang and Daniel Jok Wan alias Asa Jau, followed by 11 other recipients. For the Pingat Pentadbiran Awam Pingat Perkhidmatan Bakti (PPB), the list was led by Lieutenant Colonel Ismanizam Ismail, followed by Major Chester Richard, Major Muhammad Adam Carlos Rakim and 16 other recipients. Next, for the Darjah Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Sarawak Ahli Bintang Sarawak (ABS), Hudin Yusof led by the list together with 13 other recipients. For the Darjah Utama Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Kenyalang Sarawak Ahli Bintang Kenyalang (ABK), recipients included Bai Barang and Bajung Ambik along with 19 others. In the Pingat Pentadbiran Awam category, a total of 36 recipients received the award, with Sub-Inspector Jimmy Jai heading the list. Additionally, the Darjah Yang Amat Mulia Bintang Sarawak Bentara Bintang Sarawak (BBS) saw 41 individuals receiving the recognition. The conferment reflects the state government's appreciation of the outstanding services and contributions of individuals across various fields towards the development and well-being of Sarawak. Sarawak is currently examining the use of satellite technology to obtain comprehensive imaging of the state's topography as part of efforts to strengthen data-driven development planning in the future. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Datuk Abang Openg said the initiative is being explored in collaboration with the Department of Land and Survey (JTS) to enable the collection of detailed data on the state's terrain for strategic use.
I am trying to get Land and Survey to do that, to be what's on earth in Sarawak, so that we use the data for our future planning, including mangrove, including timber stand, the type of timber stand and so on, for us to plan for our future. And with that data, which is distributed through technology, we can move forward.
He said this when officiating the 16th University Malaysia Sarawak Unimas Engineering Conference 2026 in Kuching on Tuesday. The Sarawak Premier added that the world is now rapidly advancing from the use of generative artificial intelligence (AI) towards agentic AI and is expected to enter a phase of strategic AI within the next 5 years, centered on large-scale data management. He explained that the ability to collect and utilize data, including through the use of low Earth orbit satellites, will become a key driver of the global economy in the future. As such, he said Sarawak is placing emphasis on the development of the aerospace sector as well as signal technology in preparation for the future digital economy. Sarawak has achieved another significant milestone in its sustainability agenda as Sarawak Waste Management Sendirian Berhad has successfully generated electricity from solid waste to the development of a waste-to-energy plant prototype capable of producing up to 5 kilowatts of power. Datuk Patinggi Abang Zohari said the achievement demonstrates the strong potential of waste as a new economic resource in line with the circular economy approach actively pursued by the state government. He noted that Sarawak is currently facing the generation of approximately 700 tons of solid waste daily, with the figure expected to rise in tandem with population growth and changing consumption patterns.
The prototype I saw just now is just nice. You extract gas from your waste and then you convert it into hydrogen, as well as with hydrogen you produce electricity. It's a question of reaction now from the gas itself. And the plant produce 5 kilowatt of power. Now, kalau 705 kilowatt, kalau waste tu bertambah, maknanya you can increase the power supply. At the same time, you clean the air.
He made these remarks while speaking during an official visit and briefing on the gas-to-energy cogeneration prototype at the Kuching Integrated Waste Management Park, KIWMP, in Mambong on Monday. With increasing investments and industrial activities in the state, he stressed that the adoption of advanced technologies in waste treatment is crucial to ensure that all forms of waste are fully utilised. Sarawak Secretary Dato' Amar Muhammad Abu Bakar Mazuki received a courtesy call from Ministry of Youth and Sports Secretary General Dato' Rahimi Ismail at his office in Wisma Bapak, Malaysia on Tuesday morning. The visit marked Dato' Rahimi's first courtesy call on Dato' Amar Muhammad Abu Bakar since his appointment as Secretary General of the Ministry of Youth and Sports on March 9th. Prior to this, he served as the State Secretary of Police. During the meeting, both parties exchanged views on matters related to youth and sports development, with particular focus on Sarawak's preparations to host the 2027 SEA Games. Discussions also touched on strengthening collaboration between the Federal Ministry and the Sarawak Government to ensure effective planning and implementation of programs, especially those aimed at empowering youth and enhancing sports excellence in the state. Sarawak is expected to play a significant role as a host of the regional multi-sport event, with early preparation seen as crucial to ensure smooth organisation and delivery. The preparation of sports facilities in Sarawak for the hosting of the 2027 Southeast Asian Games, SEA Games, is showing encouraging development and is on the right track according to the set schedule. Minister of Youth and Sports Dr. Muhammad Taufik Johari stated that findings from his official visit to several key venues show that upgrading and construction works are being actively carried out with good progress. Among the locations inspected were the Sarawak Stadium, the Pandalela Rinong Aquatic Centre and the Stadium Perpaduan, which formed part of the state's main sports complex.
Dan kalau kita lihat, ini adalah kompleks ataupun suatu sport center lah untuk negeri Sarawak. Progres yang sangat baik. Saya melihat jadual yang telah pun ditetapkan memang pun mengikuti jadual asal, dan kita harap agar ia dapat disegerakan ataupun disesuaikan dengan jadual yang telah pun ditetapkan.
He said this during a press conference after the visit on Tuesday. He also informed that Sarawak plays a vital role as a co-host, as it will host the opening ceremony of the Games as well as the venues for 17 out of the total 38 sports contested. He noted that the Sarawak government has allocated approximately 350 million ringgit for the hosting of the Games, in addition to around 280 million ringgit for the upgrading of sports facilities, bringing the total commitment to 630 million ringgit. He added that the period of approximately 3 to 4 months before the Games begin in September 2027 will be utilised to ensure all technical and logistical aspects are at an optimum level. The Sarawak Delta has made history on the international stage after being officially recognised as a UNESCO Global Geopark, covering an area of 3,112 square kilometres that showcases the state's unique geological heritage, biodiversity and culture. Of this total, 2,685 square kilometres comprise land areas, while 427 square kilometres encompass marine zones, covering Kuching Division and parts of Serian Division. This prestigious recognition marks a significant milestone in Sarawak's effort to preserve its natural heritage while advancing sustainable development, responsible tourism, and the well-being of local communities. The certificate presentation ceremony was held on 27 April 2026 at UNESCO headquarters in Paris, with Deputy Minister for Urban Planning, Land Administration and Environment, Dato' Len Talif Saleh, leading the Sarawak delegation to receive the recognition. The certificate was presented by UNESCO's Chief of Earth Sciences and Geopark Section, Christoph Vanderberg. As a UNESCO Global Geopark, the Sarawak Delta is recognized as an integrated geographical area of international geological significance, managed holistically through protection, education, and sustainable development. At the same time, it reinforces Sarawak's position as a leading destination for the green economy and ecotourism in the Southeast Asian region, in line with the state's commitment to sustainable development. And that's the English edition with me, Melinda Peter. More news can be found in our official portal ukas.sarawak.gov.my and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. We end tonight's UKAS Bulletin with snippets from the official visits and briefing on the gas-to-energy cogeneration prototype at the Kuching Integrated Waste Management Park in Mambong on Monday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.